Still alive, still here. World hasn't ended yet. Neither has the Detroit Tiger season. Right now, we're 93 and 61, 4.5 game lead in the Central. 8 games to go. If we win this game here against Minnesota, although the standings say we're already clinched, if we win this game against Minnesota, either way, just to play it safe, we are 100% guaranteed in the playoffs, at least for the wild card. We'll have 94 wins. The Twins will only have 89. The Indians are kind of faltering out a little bit. The Red Sox are behind them. I don't know if Oakland is still in it for the wild card, but I know those are the teams to worry about. But either way, we got a solid lead coming here too.
The win tonight would lock up a spot in the postseason by
guaranteeing win on the road here in Minnesota. We had a big set against Minnesota, followed up by a big set against Cleveland, then back to Minnesota now.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back
got a 4-run lead here in the top of the 8th.
Throw on to first in time,
got to record 6 outs. Keep that lead right where it is, if not expand more.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate,
I like what I got up in the bullpen right now.
Numbers against Sergio Romo. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to remember, Sergio throws slow. Excuse me. A little hard to see off the batter's eye with the sun kind of setting, the shadows, or still coming up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the
it's
first
very bright
baseline.
on the grass on the batter's eye out there, and we're in the
2.
shadows, so it's a hitter's disadvantage. Of course, it's not going to matter when I'm pitching. At least I hope it would. It'd be pretty cool.
Here's the 0-2.
But it is hard to see. But nice job, Victor Reyes, as he does not care.
Down the line at first. It's a fair
Ooh,
ball.
I'm going to head back to first. Probably would have had it, but
and they're
not a
going
risk
to
I'm
hold him
willing
to
to
a
take.
single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in
The
quickly.
center fielder, number 10, Adam.
Just got to keep making things happen here on offense. Even with a 2-run shot his last time, that's huge. That's going to stay fair. That one's going to go for 2. That's a huge double for Adam Eaton. We have a chance to get another run in here now. Second and third away.
He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot.
They're going to intentionally walk Yelich, whatever.
They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Life update, still get to listen to Weekend's new album. Got my sound system installed yesterday. It is so fucking loud, and I love it. Louder than my other one, cleaner than my old one.
That's what's
No disrespect to my old one, it lasted me 9 years.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Zero change. Base loader for Jonathan Scope. Come on, Jonathan Scope, let's punch that ticket.
Really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man
High
out.
pitch. But again, hard to see because that batter's eye. He has worked on his wrist a little bit, got it up about 20 points from when I said that, I believe.
Swing, high drive.
No way did he just hit a grand slam. Jonathan Scope just hit a grand slam to put us up by 8. His 30th home run of the year. He really has stepped up here later in the season ever since his huge game for his player lock. We're up 11-3. We're going to punch our ticket to a guaranteed postseason appearance, and now do it in a blowout.
Everybody in the lineup, they're making fun right
Huge.
now. The guys
They intentionally walked Christian Yelich to get the Scope. Scope said, "I'm not going to take that disrespect."
As he takes charge for the second out.
Why did they highlight Donaldson there?
Striding in, C.J. Cron. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side.
Oh, okay, so no, we see
Leaps and makes a terrific. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for the Twins,
number 3 here in this
designated
John
hitter,
Schreiber.
John Schreiber will come on now to make his first appearance of the year
your
so
attention,
far.
please.
First pitch
Now,
fastball.
94 blows it by him.
Number
He got a swing
71.
and a miss on that
Realistic
last
arm.
pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Let's try down and in.
Now another
Some
0-2.
movement.
Now a drive by Cruz.
That's going to stay
Deep
fair.
left field, and that's off the left field
We
wall.
might have hit it a little too hard, even with Yelich's not so impressive arm. And we're going to hold slow-ass Cruz to a single.
Not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take
Now
3
batting,
for 4 every
third
day of the
baseman.
week.
Yeah, in today's
Just
day and age, Dan, where everything's a
double
homer, a
third.
walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
I got the count 0-2.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All
Try
he's
and go
trying
down
to
and
do
away
is
with that slider
avoid the
again.
golden sombrero.
A little bit
Okay, that
off
wasn't
the
really
outside.
down.
It's
A
1
little
and
too
2.
far away. Try down
Cruz
fastball.
gets
Try to
his
get
lead at
double play.
first, nobody
Ball,
out.
that's low.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Okay, let's stop messing around now.
Heading out toward shallow right.
Take it, we'll take it.
Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out. As the runner
That's
will
even
have to
allergic
head
close,
back
just
to
waiting for
first.
my thirst
Now
to build
batting.
up a little
Ready
bit.
to
Center
deliver.
fielder.
Here's the first
Jake.
pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the
K.
fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a
Count,
guy,
0-2.
gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and
I
a
like
miss
to
on the
mix it up.
changeup, and there are 2
Maybe
gone.
every now and again throw the same pitch
Well,
twice,
there's
but
a great
I like to mix it
equalizer.
up for the most part,
Changeup,
not throw the same
El
pitch.
The batter,
2 times
number
in a row.
You
9.
can keep that pitch
Short
in your
stop.
back pocket and pull out when
Barway.
you need it, like he did right there.
Gonzalez.
Usually, hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Changeup.
95 to
Front
81,
for
nice.
strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's
Had a boy
And
Schreiber
we'll have to leave it there as
strike
this
out
is
3 in the
strike
inning.
3, and
Gave up a
that
hit, but
will
whatever. It's a
retire
single. It'll happen.
Your
Taylor
attention,
Rogers
please.
enters the game from the
Now
pen, and
pitching
because
for the
this is a
Twins.
non-safe
Bring in their
situation,
closer,
even though
it's
they're bad.
evident that they're just trying to get him some
Taylor.
work after
Let him work
having
a
not
little bit.
thrown in several
Roger.
days.
Yeah, and this is all about
All
just
right, we got a little
getting
bit of a
that
shadow
work,
now
guys.
out
He
there in
hasn't
that
had a
center
chance to
field
come
wall,
in
so
and
that's a little
close the game
helpful
out for several days now,
to see
so
the
they're
pitches.
just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Takes this
It's
the
gonna
other
drop
way to
in.
right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on.
The
to
offense
open
is
up the
really
inning.
coming alive in the second half,
pitchers, you better start
especially
taking
with the
notice
addition
of
of
this guy.
Christian
You better
Yelich.
be
That is
Now
a
batting.
full
Third
lineup
base.
changer.
He's on fire.
Jonathan
That's
Scope
his
stepped
second
up,
hit
Miguel
of the
Cabrera
ball game
started to
right
look a
there,
little
and I don't
better.
see him stopping.
The next batter, Jamer
And we're just putting the ball in
Candelario.
play, we're getting
And he
hits.
puts it on the ground to second. And
Getting the
that's
next
through
man
for
up,
a hit.
keep the line
And that
moving,
runner will go no further than
drive people
second
in.
as there are 2 aboard
The
now.
batter.
Boy, so
The
frustrating
shortstop.
as a pitcher. You make a
Nico.
quality pitch on the
Good
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust
on,
him in,
Nico.
D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there.
Nope.
He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Just
Nope.
off the outside that time, laid off for
Good
a
takes,
ball.
good takes, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge
Nah,
pitch
he's
right
there.
here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1.
I
And
can't
he
believe I
is
made
in
that.
there.
That was close. I can't believe I did that.
The
Come on,
batter.
Victor Reyes.
The
Now
Let's get some
batting,
more in.
Victor Reyes.
Victor.
Nice base
He's
hit your
looking
last
to
time
go
up.
4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Let off the game with a solo shot. No, that's the third inning, my bad.
A ground ball to third,
Ooh,
and they
that's
could
not
get
good,
2.
Victor.
There's
That's
one.
not what we
Relay to
needed.
first in
I think I
time,
wanted to
and
make
just
Taylor
like
Rogers
that,
work, but whatever.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, starting things for his side.
You know, I'll keep
in
Schreiber
the
in there,
Well,
see if he can
that's
get 3
The
more outs.
improbable
The catcher,
odds of trying to
Alex.
come back in this one.
0-1, no
Yeah,
outs.
not a lot of hope for them at this point. These
Let's see if I
guys
can
know
save
these
bullpen
bats still
arm-
count.
energy.
At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances.
I don't want to go to
as a
like Buck
professional.
Farmer or even Brian
And a
Garcia.
changeup
We
here,
got
but
I
two
trust
balls,
Garcia a
taken
little
low
bit
and
when I'm
dirt
using
for a
him,
ball.
so I want to make sure that he's rested.
To 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And they'll flip it to
He's
the
out.
pitcher
Nice flip.
covering for the out.
The left fielder, number
From
20,
the stretch.
Eddie.
Watches a
Roll.
fastball
Get some
by
extra
Oh,
Hayes.
momentum
yeah.
heading into October
Hey, there
now.
aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
0-2.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Struck him out. Struck him out again.
I mean,
should
even
say.
then, like,
His
the pitching's
third
been
punch
there
out of the game.
surprisingly enough this season, but the offense has just
Now
come to
batting.
life.
First pitch.
The right
And
on
turn
the
this into a
play.
like
Matt.
dominant team. We're having dominant wins,
Kepler.
high-scoring
Two out,
games,
nobody
and for the
on.
most part, not letting the opponent score
Bounce
on
towards
us.
the second baseman.
And it's official,
Able to
Detroit.
get there. Throw
It's
on
going to
first
October.
will take care of him, and the Tigers have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep. As this one is
3-game
over.
sweep in
So the
Minnesota.
Tigers
Closed out for the
have
win. Bonus
clinched a
win for the
spot in
blowout.
the postseason,
Or
and
bonus
they've
for
got to
the
be
blowout
happy
win.
about that.
Well, it's great to see. They've worked hard. They've played hard. They've still got some work ahead of them in the divisional crown. But as Heidi mentioned, for now, they deserve to take a moment and appreciate what they've achieved.
Yeah, they'll celebrate this for now, and they should. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they can still bring in this postseason race. Still a lot left to be decided.
But neither group could understand the other one's language. But there I was in the middle, being able to understand everything. I thought, wow, that's a little bit racist, except for the part where you can't be racist against white people because
clinch, or a chance to officially clinch the division. We're up 6-0 on Kansas City. We have 95 wins, projected to win 97. So we're only projected to win 2 more of these next 5 games, which is a little off, but whatever. The magic number's 1. The playoffs are just about set in stone, except for us. The Yankees have already clinched. We know that these two have clinched at least the wild card, the Twins and Indians, and barring some absolute bullshittery, the Astros have clinched the West. They're going to win 100 games. The Yankees have won 100 games. Barring some bullshittery, it's going to be a Twins Indians wild card. It's going to be an all AL Central wild card at the very least, but it'll most likely be Twins Indians, and they're battling to see who will host that game right now. Mets have clinched the East. Cubs have clinched the Central. They've won 100 games. Dodgers have clinched the West. They've won 100 games. And right now, it looks like the Reds are going to get at least 1 wild card spot. They're looking a little bit more safe, but the Nationals are coming for them. And the Padres are down and not out yet, though. There's 5 games left. So the Padres, Diamondbacks, and Phillies all could really potentially still make that wild card. But I think the Reds got it under control, at least for 1. But top of the 8th, we're up 6-0. Let's make it official. Wow, we've only given up 1 hit to this point, too, for that matter. But that's what I mean. Look at it, we scored 6 runs already. We have a 6-0 lead. I'd say that constitutes a blowout, really, if you win 6-0. You know, winning by 6 runs isn't, well, actually, yeah, winning by 6 runs still. I don't know, I'd say anything higher than 5 is kind of a blowout, because then not only 5 is like you hit a grand slam, you're still down by 1, but it's 1 run game. I don't know, it still feels like a blowout to me. I don't know if it's just because it's 6.
Leading off for Detroit.
Let's make it official. Make the Detroit Tigers 2020 AL Central.
Thus far in this one, pulled toward right center field. So there on the move, he gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center
In now
fielder,
is
number
Adam
10.
Eaton. Lifetime
Adam
against Jesse Hahn.
Eaton.
He's just 1 for 6.
That's going to get down.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Ah.
He'll get it into second.
Probably would have had me if I kept
And they're
going.
able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Let's see what Yelich is doing.
guy's
Oh, it's not Yelich. Cameron Maven's in tonight.
And he's one of the better road
I'm
hitters
going to give
in all
Yelich
of
the day
baseball.
off.
Yeah, and some
That's
guys
fine.
just
Rest him
have a
up
knack
for the
for lighting
postseason.
it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep,
1-0.
and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Cameron Maben comes on with 1 away as he
At one point, the Central was a 4-horse race. Slowly worked its way down to 2, slowly down to 1, or slowly worked its way down to 3, then to 2, and it's now about to be just us. It's about to be ours. Who's on the mound for me?
Bottom of the inning now.
Leading
Daniel
off,
Norris
Bubba
again.
Boyle.
Jeez,
He was
The
sent
Daniel
back
Norris.
on strikes in his last trip. In there.
Took a perfect game into the 7th in Toronto.
Exciting take right
Took
there.
a
They need
one-hitter
base
into the
runners, so
9th, I
they're gonna make him
believe.
try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Okay, I was holding the left stick down and right. But I guess we're just going to let that one get by.
And he is in at third base as the
Leadoff
Royals
triple.
are in business here with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box.
Adalberto.
And there goes our shutout.
Squares it up and hits
There
a
goes our
bolt to
blowout.
left center. They'll cash in here as the
Back-to-back
run is in
triples
score
to
from
start the
third.
fucking inning.
And he
Oh,
is
they're gonna
in
hold him
to
at second.
base with an RBI
Okay,
double.
Daniel Norris. The day is done.
Now
I'll
batting.
take that out of you, though. I will
He
take
gets
that.
brought back to
Hunter.
reality here.
And bring in Brian Garcia.
Gets them on
We're
the
at
board.
5. Let's get
Now
that
that
way.
they've broken the
Your
dam,
attention, please.
we'll see if they can generate
Now
some more
pitching.
I mean, the only thing that
runs
sucks about this
going
is
forward.
Jimenez hasn't really been able to get as many saves because
There
he's
comes
just
Ron
not been
Gardner
working as
higher
much.
up out of the dugout.
Garcia.
Because we've
And
been
a
having
change
bigger
is
and bigger
forthcoming
wins.
as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. They could really use
Nope,
a
at
knock
the ball.
here. 0 for
Wow,
3
that should have
in
been a
the
strike.
game so
See, that's the
far.
thing, though. Sometimes my intervention doesn't always help.
And it's 1-2.
We're up 6-0, only giving up 1 hit. I come in and pitch the bottom of the 8th.
Leads off second
Give
with
up a
nobody
leadoff
out.
triple,
Hit the
followed
other
by
way
an
out
RBI
toward right
double.
field.
Just now recording the first out of the inning.
Has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting,
Here's the first
the
pitch
second
to him.
baseman.
So from a 1-hit shutout to now just a
Maben is right there as he'll put it away without
game,
much
you know,
problem
5-run
for the
run
second
lead,
out.
3 hits and a run.
In
Now
is Jorge
batting,
Soler.
the right
Runner in
fielder.
scoring position
Jorge.
with Soler. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Soler.
Foul.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Nice, nice. Let's get Soler here and get out of the
1
inning.
run on 3 hits and no
Beautiful.
errors so far for the Royals. Now a
Out of the inning.
fastball is
Jordy Mercer. Wow, we went for the B team again today, I see. No Yelich. No Scope.
Mercer.
We got 2 best hitters this year.
As the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Looks like everyone else is in now.
Over-aggressive there, throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Grounded back.
It's not really necessarily the B team, but just not going with my best 2 hitters.
Is how the 9th inning gets underway.
I probably would have changed the lineup a little bit though. Like,
Now batting.
I'm fine with Maben and Jordy Mercer starting every now and again to give guys a day off, but I would put Cabrera and Crone higher in the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wait, Miggy hit a solo shot earlier?
1-0.
How many home runs does he have? 23. Love to see it. 80-something RBIs? 84? 94. Wow, Miguel Cabrera still looking like he's one of the best hitters ever.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Nice there.
After
Damn, if you weren't there, I would have won for 2.
And that's the second out.
The batter. The first
Ready
baseman.
for another chance?
C.J.
Crone. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I think Miggy, has he won comeback player of the year before? If he hasn't, I think he gets it here this year.
Right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Austin Romine.
I think
on the first pitch,
if he wasn't already a first ballot Hall of Famer somehow already, I'd say he definitely is now after this season.
And that's off his leg.
That's going to be an infield base hit for Romine.
Unable to recover.
And I'd say at that, I think Cabrera shows that he could probably go another year,
Now batting.
which I'd love to see.
Now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Just solidifies Hall of Fame case even more. Not even just his Hall of Fame case, but being remembered as one of the best pure hitters of all time.
The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike
And the dude
1.
won a fucking triple
It's been a
crown.
2-for-4 effort for him so far in the
That
ballgame.
doesn't happen anymore.
This is
I mean, already it didn't happen often as it is, but that doesn't happen anymore.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As
Bottom of the 9th, 3 outs away from a division title.
So digging in now.
Leading off
Brian
for the
Garcia.
Royals.
Struck out swinging
The
in his
first
last
baseman.
trip to the plate.
Number
0-1
66.
count. Now here's the pitch.
If he gives up a run, I will
Behind
go
0-2
to
now.
Corey Knebel. I won't pull him unless he gives up a run. Or, like, if he loads the bases, I'll pull him. You know,
Looks it into his glove, and there's
maybe 2
one
guys
gone.
on. If someone gets in scoring position with at least another runner on base. I don't know.
The catcher,
Overthinking.
number 13.
Salvador Perez. He's
No,
hit
no.
3 at-bats.
Love the hustle there, CJ.
Perez.
1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Fouled off.
Overall, I would have liked to have added at least
on
one more
0-2,
bullpen
so
arm. My
we'll do it
starters are
again.
okay, but I
Nothing
wouldn't have
in
hated
2
getting a
count,
starter.
and the pitch.
Nothing special. Like,
And that is
bullpen arm, I would have
swung
wanted,
and
like,
missed, and things are starting to
not
look
necessarily like
bleak
a
here for
high
the
tier
home
reliever,
9. There
but
are
like
2
a
away
middle
now.
but higher.
The
Like,
batter,
in
number
my book, I still have
So
guys that
next
are
to the plate
Designated
for the
hitter.
Royals.
51 overall, 55 overall, 67 overall, 71 overall. Like a mid-70s overall bullpen arm.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first
And then a starter again, like maybe like a mid-70s starter, like a silver. I'd settle for those.
Behind 0-2
Really, nothing
now.
special, but just something better.
KC down to their final strike in this one.
And the Tigers are
And the
American League
Tigers
Central
are
champions.
Moving on. They've won the American League Central. So the Tigers get the win, and the celebration can commence.
Daniel Norris coming
No
through
doubt
though,
they clinched
again,
the
like he
division
seems to have turned it
championship
around a little bit
and
here late in
stamped
the
their
season.
passport to the postseason. And what a thrill for this team and their fans. Do we need to remind people of what the expectations were for this team coming into the season? Not this year, not close. What a story, guys.
No doubt, D-Row. They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long, and it's great to see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this team.
Close out the season on a win streak too. Wow. We won 100 games on that win streak. Oh my god, we became 100 game winners. I really didn't think we had a shot at it. That was insane. I think we won like our last like 8 in a row or something like that. Swept the Royals and White Sox at least 6 in a row. I think 7 beyond that. So division standings first. 5th best batting, 8th best pitching, 23rd best fielding. Front office gets an A-. Blistering second half. You're damn right. Division secured and looking to add a world title. We were expected to win 82 games after the first half ended, which is a major step up from what we were expected to win at the start of the season, but we still won 18 more games than that anyways. And we're going to be playing the Astros in the first round on the road. So it's crazy that we managed to go out and win 100 games. Yeah, we won our last 6 and then 8 of our last 10. So there was 1, 2, 3. All 3 American League division winners were 100-game winners. 4, 5, all but the Mets won 100 games. So 5 100-game winning teams. That's crazy. Cubs just barely got it. I mean, so did we. So we will not have home field advantage at all in the postseason unless Minnesota manages to beat New York, which they somehow took game 1, which is huge for them. I mean, that's big enough for them. Oh, I didn't even look at the NL wild card. It looks like Cincinnati and Washington ended up winning it. So it didn't change from the top 2, but these 3 stayed right in it till the very end. And the Reds beat the Nationals, but they're about to get swept by the Dodgers. So yeah, I won't have home field advantage in the postseason at all unless we play Minnesota in the LCS, and then if Cincinnati squeaks by or if New York squeaks by, which is fine. We're down 3-0 in the first game of this best of 5, so we need to get something in here against Zach Greinke too. Jeez, Zach Greinke is good.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing
we're definitely
in their
underdogs,
way, as long as
not
they
just
continue
because we
to
weren't
do what
expected to
got
make
them
it here
here.
by a
Well,
long
that's easier
shot.
said than done, but there is
Oh,
a
I
lot
gotta
of
change my
belief in
lineup.
this
Fuck me.
clubhouse right now.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's
I don't like this
retired here
lineup.
to begin the sixth.
I don't want them fucking with my lineup.
Now batting.
Okay, let me save and exit. That way I can have it ready for game 2. Especially if we're going to be down 1-0. Need a big bounce back. Okay, let's see. Rush October continue. Detroit Tigers. And let's see what they did. Just my team in general. Rotation. I want Boyd, Fulmer. I don't know if I want Daniel Norris pitching third. I mean, I guess I do overall wise. He got up to an 80, so he's gold. Fulmer went diamond. Jimenez still only gold. Okay, I'm good with how that looks. Lineups though. Switch those two. Switch their defensive positioning. Switch those two and that. Reyes, Eaton, Yelich, Scope, Cabrera, Crone. I don't know how I want to do. Oh, let me start a party so I can get Yuri up in here. Start playing some Apex. Okay. Reyes, Eaton, Yelich, Scope, Cabrera, Crone, Romine.
Read.
That was very fast.
Shut up, baby. You love it.
And Delario, Goodrum. No, I hate it. Just like I hate your Instagram story.
You love my Instagram story.
No, I don't.
It's your favorite Instagram story.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Why?
Because I'm so mad that that app takes videos. As if it wasn't already bad enough.
I'll have you know I've got a lot of positive feedback so far.
I feel like you probably got a lot of positive feedback based on what you said in the video.
I want you to know that my 500 followers all support me.
500 Instagram followers?
Yeah, dude, I'm famous.
I wouldn't get carried
I'll
away.
have to start charging people for guest posts.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a live set next weekend. Wait, today's Saturday. I can do it tonight. I might just go live on Instagram.
Ew,
start
I have
playing
695 followers, honk.
music. I only got like 300. I don't know as many people though. Like I live in such a small area, like low population. I have 361. Not that I even really care, but let's see. I gotta set my line up here. There. Okay. I will. If you're looking to play Apex, I will get on in a few minutes. I have to play one game. We're one half game, sort of. I'll be on in a few minutes.
Okay.
That's the point there. I don't know where Kyle is. We all got off relatively early, so I'm surprised he's not already on. I haven't looked at the group though. Okay, let's see what's been
Heidi
going on in the
Watney
group.
met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what God.
Did you see what Amethyst sent to the
That's easier
group?
said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse
It's a
right
screenshot. I'm sure it's like not a real conversation she had, but it says, "Wait, so how big are you though?" And the reply says, 6'4"-ish, LOL. No, I mean like in bed. How big are you? Still 6'4" with a bunch of question marks? Just sideways with a couple question marks. And underneath it she says, she tags you and says it's Michael Madden energy.
Please, no!
It's so true though.
Now
That is you. How big are you? Like 6'4", or
Single
however fuck
struck
tall
out
you
in
really
two
are,
trips.
6'5", whatever. You know, like in bed,
Shot
still
his way.
6'5", just laying down, sideways, whatever.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
I can literally hear you saying that, like out loud,
High
let
in
alone
the
in the
air
text
and
message
deep to
like that.
straightaway left. Heading for second is Yelich.
That is
and that
how I
is
talk to
just
them,
shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And
Cute
he'll
girl
reach
starts talking to
second
you.
now,
I'm gay!
the way.
Oh, why did I
One
say that?
time, and that's because I was high.
For every single thing. But he
How does
puts a
that?
good
I don't
swing
know how
on
that
this
equates
one
to that
and
though.
nearly knocks it out of the park.
Because
So we'll
I
see if
just
it's
cut
contagious,
cut
and his
things off with
partner
another
can pick him
girl.
up right here.
I was
That'll
emotionally
bring up
vulnerable.
Jonathan Scope.
She was very
Is over
direct.
his right as he
Not
steps
freaked out.
away, 2 down.
I'm gay.
Reed, have you ever done pure ecstasy before?
Nope,
Pretty
cannot
intense.
cannot say I have.
Pretty intense, dude. There's a lot that happens.
Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
All I'm saying, Mr. Judgy Pants. Or you
Here's
come in here and try to
Michael Bradley.
judge
He
all
comes
over
in
my
for
pants.
2 thus far.
Maybe put on my pants.
I'm not judging your pants, and I don't think I'd be able to fit in your
It's
pants.
been
I'd
an
probably
incredible
be
turnaround
able
this
to build a
season
house
for
in
the
your
Detroit
pants.
Tigers.
Your
After
pants
they
would probably.
finished last
You want to talk about high-waisted
time in 3
pants?
years
I'd
in
probably be wearing
2018.
jeans up to my shoulders.
They have roared,
I'm a
unintended, into the
32-36.
postseason with a terrific 2020.
Those are just numbers to me, dude. I don't know what they are, but you're a lot longer than I am,
Doesn't
like
even
physically
do them
tall.
justice, Matty. They lost 114 games in 2019.
Randy got murdered.
How do you make that kind of a change as an organization? This
The
is
batter,
a story
number
for the
44.
ages. Great to see them in
Designated
the
hitter.
ALDS.
Your dog.
And this
Lost
pitch is
114
taken
games
over.
last year,
Strike
win
one.
100 games this year. Pretty solid turnaround, I'd
Swing
say.
and a miss on the slider,
I got
and he's
the count.
quickly behind
0-2.
0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
Uh-oh,
Still
fuck
has
me.
Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one
Third baseman
indeed.
number 2. Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat
Right
on
there.
its way. In
0-1.
there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
That's fine.
Foul.
That's out.
Gotta trust my guy here.
fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball
Now
game.
batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away
Randy,
now.
you suck.
Here's George
Center
Springer.
fielder, number
Lifetime
4.
numbers against Matt Boyd.
George
Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Springer.
Leaning into the
Nice.
dugout, and he makes
Can you
the
hear this
catch.
cat?
Oh,
I cannot. Sounds like we're
Leading
about
off
to,
for the
though.
Tigers.
I think I just heard something.
Can you hear it? Hold on.
No, I'm not hearing anything now.
Oh, never mind. Cat stopped.
I thought I heard something for a second. Kind of sounded like
here's the first
a
pitch
video
now
of a
from
dog
Greinke.
barking
Roma.
very far off in the distance.
Popped him up. Maldonado is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Wait, that reminds me. You sent me an Instagram post, and it was a private account, so I had to follow it in order to see it. And I've since then followed it, but I didn't go back to look at the post. Why is
Oh, yeah.
Waiting to get back into a video conference my students kicked me out of. There was a Twitter post. I don't know if it was legit or not, but said something like, "Oh, I have to reprimand my
In
students
now,
the first
Miguel
baseman.
Cabrera.
that are
Singled
drawing
last
and
time.
I'm it's so funny hearing my like wife, you know, work from home. She's a teacher, and I can hear her trying to teach on a video conference on Zoom, I guess is a thing. I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
and I was like, and it's so funny to hear from the other room her have to like reprimand her students and tell them to stop drawing genital parts with the digital drawing tool
Cabrera.
on their screens.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Dude, Zoom is making so much money.
You have to pay for it?
If you want to be able to have like unlimited video conferencing, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And go out there and try to make
You won't
quality
understand.
pitches.
How much is it?
Altuve. Second.
Per
Fielded
host
cleanly
that you
on
have,
first, and it's
like
a
someone
quick
who can
to the
start and end a
seventh, and now
meeting,
there are
it's
2
like
away.
$15 a month. And so my company
next
has
for the
10
Tigers.
hosts, and
Now
so
with the
$150 a
Nico
month.
Goodrum, a hit in 2
Multiply
drives
that
so
across
far.
like school districts,
Across
and
the country, across the world.
yeah,
He goes after a
Fucking
pitch
hell.
on the outer half and pops it weakly toward the left side of the infield.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of money.
Bregman is there, and they
I mean, I feel like a lot of people are making a lot of money right now, and even like that's why some companies are like so comfortable
ready
and
to go for the
and
last half
like
of
yeah,
the
like
inning.
they're
So here's
doing it for
Josh
the
Reddick.
PR and looking good. Like,
Scored
oh,
after
like
a
we're gonna give
single
this
in
away
his
for
last
free,
time up.
or you know, like my cable company's like, yeah, we're gonna give away Showtime for free during this time because we understand that like you know, we're trying to promote people staying inside and give you incentives, but like it's really just because they're making so much money from this shit as it is that they don't give a fuck. They're like, you know what?
Well, this is the
Make a good
matchup
PR
they
move.
wanted, bringing
You know,
in the
we'll do something
reliever,
nice for the
but
people
falling
because
behind
they're
2-0
just lining
doesn't
our
exactly
pockets
help
right
the
now.
situation very much.
dude, that's
count
what's
now
about
at
to happen with
2-1.
my company because we're getting so many people who need funding.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
So many businesses need money right now.
Business
Still
dollars.
hanging with him, another
Yeah.
good swing to keep it going.
We need money. Can you sell us money?
Into the windup.
Yeah.
Here
Yeah,
comes
sure.
the
You want
2-2
$2?
pitch.
Yes. All right, that'll be $4.
Cat, are you okay?
Probably swallowed like a fucking Lego.
You can certainly
Maybe
tell
she
at
just
bats
sees
like this
something
one,
outside.
frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. You got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a base hit.
If
so
you run the
leadoff
base, he's
man is
out, dude.
aboard.
Come on.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at
Now
bat, and
batting.
he's able
First
to work
baseman.
a base hit.
He threw
Juliet
everything but the kitchen
Going
sink.
hell.
He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
If you ran towards the ball instead of letting it come towards you, that's also an out. Wow. My outfield is
Boy,
just
D-Roll,
my
when you're
whole
starting
field
to
is
swing
being
it like
lazy
this
as
team,
shit
it
right
doesn't
now.
matter. They bring
Now
in a
batting.
This is the
relief
playoffs
pitcher.
too. This is when we
He
need
must
to not
be
be
at the
lazy.
ball.
Back-to-back base
Ball
hits.
done,
exactly.
not
Come on,
out.
That's what
outfield.
you want to do in today's day and age of bullpen down your throat. You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing
Strike count,
strikes,
2
and
and
they're
2.
jumping
One
all
batter
over.
away from getting
A
pulled.
2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2. Reddick at second. Gurriel at first with no outs.
I literally saw a girl, maybe, I don't know, 3 days ago, post a Snapchat story saying how, like, oh, this is day, like, 2 or 3 of being quarantined due to exposure. And I'm like, oh, shit, so she might have it. Or she has it.
Made him throw a lot of pitches.
And I know for a fact that there's no way she would have got tested because of how limited they are.
Altuve.
You're only getting tested if you're in critical condition or whatever, stuff like that. And,
So up to the plate next will be Jose
now today I
Altuve,
see her out
runner
at
in
some
scoring
fucking,
position.
like, smoothie milkshake stand place. Like,
That
really,
sounds about right.
really big. In like the biggest town in this, not the biggest town, but like one of the bigger areas of this county. That also their college, which is one of the top colleges in the entire world, just announced that they had a positive test. Although the student or the person is no longer in the state, even still just the fact that it hit campus there. And she lives right next to campus and was at this shack, which is like, you know, right on campus. I also just saw a picture of a doctor on the news where it says shortage of masks pose new challenges, and he's getting interviewed, and he's got a blue bandana covering his face.
Wow.
With the caption saying, "Back to you, cuz." Like BACC to you, cuz. And then the caption says, coronavirus, like CUH coronavirus.
With 2 gone. First delivery.
Cholonavirus. It's
Hit in
not as
the air
funny.
down the right field line.
Corona Holmes virus. Ah, whatever.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he struck out
He struck
again.
out.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down
Look
on
on
strike.
his face, like everyone gives a shit about you, scumbag.
At the plate, Jeimer
Leading off
Candelario
for Detroit,
laid down a
third
sacrifice
baseman.
bunt in his last trip.
Gamer
And not easy to do in
Candelario.
today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a liner.
That's
Springer is right there, 1 down. Adam Eaton
Now
digging
batting,
in next.
the
He's
center
gone
fielder,
hitless in this one,
Adam
Dan, and he's not alone.
Ethan.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in on to first.
Ooh, I don't know about that one,
Through
sir.
the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers.
At the plate,
The left
Victor
fielder,
Reyes. He could
Victor
really use a knock here.
Reyes.
0 for 3 in the game so far. This now is hit to
Damn.
second. Does he have another one?
Right at fucking
He
everyone.
does. 8 in a row he set.
Ha!
And here's the left-handed
Leading
hitting
up
Michael
for the
Brantley.
Astros,
He's hitless in 3
the left
at-bats to
fielder,
this point.
Michael
And the pitch.
Brantley.
No balls
Your
and 1
attention,
strike.
please. Now pitching for Detroit. Number 33, Brian Garcia.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one.
Oh, that's
down.
one thing I have to do today. I made a Discord server for people in my area,
The
hoping
batter,
that people
number
will like
44,
use it just to, like come
designated
chill,
hitter.
like talk.
Yordan Alvarez.
Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Pretty therapeutic.
I'm trying to help people, you know. Not a lot of people know what it is though, and like aren't
What,
gonna
Discord?
just, yeah. So far, I made it at literally 4 in the morning, and so far only one person has joined.
So far.
So I don't see it getting off the ground
Pitch on its way.
because people just don't
Hit
give a shit. They'd
sharply
rather
on the
just
ground.
say fuck it, I'm going out
has
still.
it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Which literally like that's the thing like oh like again.
Third baseman number 2.
If you love the president, then you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna do what he says. He says, you know, gatherings of 10 or more should not happen. If you hate the president, you should say to yourself, damn, he's saying gatherings of 10 or more shouldn't happen, and I hate him because he's dumb. But even he's saying that, so I should probably listen to him this one
Now in
time.
the box, Christian Yelich.
I don't know, that's my mindset. Nobody seems to give a fuck here, though.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
Although I will say, I wanted to say something about you being at Costco and all your shit there, so I'm like, damn, that's, you know, you guys are like literally being locked down. So of course your shit's gonna be even more packed. We're not at that stage yet. But the panic here came up really early, and even then it wasn't that bad.
Here as a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is
There we go. We're on the
Swing
board.
and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to
Now back.
rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Go.
Here's
I just
Jonathan
can't wait to
Scope
see
now,
which one out of
as
our
he
first
rips
gets
it on the
coronavirus.
ground to second.
That person's gonna get roasted.
And a good
I feel like it's gonna be
throw
me,
that
for being
time.
honest.
No problem over there at first as they record the
No,
The
I
bat,
think
number 4. Designated
I think I'm the most
Standing
in
in.
danger. I was working in a
No
school
hits
and
in 3
DJing at a bar,
tries so
including
far. He struck
as
out
most
once.
recent as 8 days ago.
This is ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their
So
closers start
if I were to
get
have it
set
and
there.
say get it from that night, my symptoms can start showing up any day now.
Driven nicely into the gap.
I mean, my allergies are acting up because the weather is fluctuating like crazy right now out here. It felt like June yesterday when I was putting my sub in.
And he is
Now
in at
today it
second
says
base
it's
with
40
a
degrees.
one-out
Well, no, it
double.
was actually beautiful. Like June out here is nice.
Wow.
Like
That's a
it felt like,
perfect
you know,
example
mid
of
to
how
high
widely
60s.
known
Like
for
that's
doing
early
what
June
used
out
to
here.
be done to deliver for his dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1
Now
away
today
now.
it's like a high of 40.
Now batting.
Here comes
The
the
first
Astros
base.
skipper up out of the Houston
Miguel
dugout.
Cabrera.
He's going to make
Ladies
a
and
change
gentlemen,
here.
no
As
fun,
that's
no
going to
bueno.
be all
Attention,
tonight
please.
for Zach Greinke.
Now pitching for the Astros.
So he'll head for
Three
the
dynasty
showers
stuff
as he
around.
stands to win this
Me
one if
too.
the bullpen can
Roberto.
find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Oh, shoot
Runner
up.
from third comes across to score as they try and
I mean, don't get me
chip
wrong, I
away
don't
their
miss dying to them,
deficit. It's now a
but I
4-2
miss
For
them.
the
game.
Tigers. The shortstop.
You never want to beat a pitcher that
Nico
breaks a guy out of a
Woodruff.
slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started.
Fuck, I knew that was
battling
gonna happen.
these. That gives him a multi-hit game.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here.
When it didn't
as
happen on
this
the first
ball
pitch, I
game
knew it
is
was gonna happen
over.
on the second.
So
Fuck
the
me.
Astros have taken game 1 of this
That's not
division
good.
series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And now what about the Tigers?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the
I know
reason
we're gonna
Dan
be
just
losing.
mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
We're tied. Okay. All right, Apex time.